Today I'll be doing a hybrid set on my model Manny, and we're going to be working with a mix of 0.15 classics and 5D 0.07 pre-made fan volumes. So to start off my set, I'm going to give Manny a quick cleanse just to make sure those lashes are prepped for adhesion. To start off my set, I'm going to be applying my classic lashes first. And by applying my classics first, it really helps me space out all of my classics so they look neat and uniform. After I've applied all of my classics and I made sure that the placement is perfect, the direction is great, I then move on to my volume lashes. I'm going to be working with mid-stem for my volume lashes because I just love how snatched and pointy the base is. It's very similar to a classic lash, in fact, so it's a great option to do for any set, whether it's hybrid or volume. For my tweezers today, I'm going to be working with our Ultra Crane and our Isolation Gold Member. Also, take a look at this. I put my glue ring around my tape just as an experiment to see how that would even work, and I actually really like working with it like this. It pretty much is the exact same thing as having a jade stone, but I just thought I would try it out, and I really like it. It's nice because as I dip my extension, I can swipe the base along the side of the glue ring and then place, which really helps with my glue control. Also, if you really like doing the flower bouquet method, meaning you like to shimmy your lashes to create your fan, you can totally do this by placing your glue ring around your tape and you can make a flower bouquet fan. You might be wondering if I'm placing my extension on top of the natural lash or underneath. And that really just comes down to whatever's easier, to be honest. I'm placing my extensions mostly on the top because Manny's lashes are almost touching the iPad, so it would be a little bit tricky for me to place underneath. So let's say you have a client who has curly natural lashes. It's probably going to be tricky to apply your extension on top because that natural lash is curling upwards, so it's going to be tough to get the right angle. So you might find it easier to take a look from the side and come in on an angle and place your extension underneath the natural lash. It really comes down to what is easier for you. It won't affect your retention as long as you're making proper adhesion and the base of the extension is flush with the natural lash. You can also see that when I placed my extensions, I placed them very close to the lash line. That's going to help keep the set look nice and dark, and by keeping the placement very consistent from inner corner to outer corner, you can see that I have a very clear shape. If I was placing my lashes 0.5 millimeters away and 2 millimeters away and doing that throughout the set, there would be a staggered result. So to keep my shape looking uniform, I placed my extensions very close to that lash line. Now that I'm almost all done my set, I'm going to just sift through to make sure there are no stickies. And I'm just using the tips of my tweezers to go between each lash to make sure they are all perfectly isolated. We often hear a lot of questions about hybrid sets, which is totally understandable because there are so many different ways you can create a hybrid set. You can do 50% classics and 50% volumes. You can use all different dimensions of volume lashes, all different diameters of classic. There's so many different options that you can use to create a unique hybrid set. And I think that's why we get a lot of questions, because it's almost intimidating knowing how many options you have. How do you know what kind of set you're going to end up with? It all comes down to assessing your client's natural lashes and layers, and it really helps to see photos as well. Everyone has their own version of a natural set and a dramatic set. So I highly suggest getting photos from your client and having a sit-down consultation to figure out what style they're going for. I've personally had clients that have asked for a hybrid set, and then when they show me photos of the set that they want, they actually want like a mega volume set. So it also comes down to educating our clients and understanding what their vision is. If you have a client that wants more texture in their set, you can actually make your classic lashes look like they're spikes, and that will help give more texture as well. Now that we're all done our set, we're gonna seal it up with Super Bonder, and I'm applying my Super Bonder very close to the base so we can cure the adhesive. Thanks so much for joining us today. Manny and I had so much fun creating this hybrid set. If you liked this video, let us know in the comments below. We can absolutely make more videos just like this one. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and ring that bell so you can always be notified when we post brand new content. Thanks so much for watching.